Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you ever wondered what a 15-year-old vegan eats in a day, keep watching this video. So it's 9 a.m. right now and I'm going to start making breakfast. I normally make breakfast a little bit earlier than this actually, but I didn't get hungry until now. I feel like I make this a lot in my videos and obviously outside my videos too, but for breakfast I'm going to be having banana ice cream, which I always get comments about this on my Instagram. And ice cream or banana ice cream, whichever one you want to call it, is just basically a base of bananas in a smoothie blended up with minimal liquid so it's really thick. And whenever I go to like dairy-free ice cream places or places that have dairy-free ice cream, if they have a matcha flavor, that's always what I get. But I've never made it myself, so I got some matcha on Amazon and I'm going to be trying to make my own with banana ice cream. I really hope it works out. I'm so excited for this. I hope it works well. So yeah. So I wanted to answer a couple of questions that I get about frozen cauliflower in my smoothie bowls. I often get asked why I add it, does it affect the taste, and what type of frozen cauliflower I use. So I add it just because it gets in extra veggies. I love eating veggies and I do eat a lot, but if there's more ways to get extra veggies, I'm going to take that. And second, it does not affect the flavor at all. If you use mostly cauliflower, then it probably will, but I use more bananas than cauliflower, so I do not taste it at all. I also get asked if I steam the cauliflower before I freeze it, and I just buy normal frozen cauliflower from the store. So if you want to make this yourself, you can buy a regular cauliflower head and you do not have to steam it at all. This is just normal frozen cauliflower and it blends perfectly and you do not taste it. So I'm going to put everything in here and show you what I add. So I use these frozen banana slices, so I don't really know exactly how many bananas I put in. Maybe around 2. It's actually probably more like 2.5. Maybe about 3/4 of a cup of frozen cauliflower, which might sound like a lot, but I don't taste it with everything else that I add. I'm gonna add the matcha. Start with this much. And I use unsweetened almond milk. So I ended up adding like 2 more of the small spoonfuls of matcha and then maybe another half of a frozen banana. Why am I using a fork? Oh well. But now it's really creamy. I'm going to stick this in the freezer and charge my camera battery while I get out all the toppings. Outside and I'm going to sit out here because the weather is really nice and eat this smoothie bowl. I also had a few handfuls of mulberries while I was making this. So this and a few handfuls, dried mulberries. I've never actually had fresh mulberries, but a few handfuls of dried mulberries and the smoothie bowl is my breakfast. So I'll see you all when I have lunch or a snack. So I'm back, but right before I show you my lunch, I'm going to talk about what supplements I take because I get this question asked quite often of what you should take eating a plant-based diet. So first thing that I take is B12, and I think that everyone should be taking B12 actually if you're vegan or not. It used to be found in the soil, but with everything that we've done through modern agriculture, it's messed it up. Now with eating produce, you don't get it from the soil as we used to. Take this maybe 3 times a week, because it's 8,333% of your daily value, so you definitely do not need this every day. And sometimes I only take it 2 times a week. It all just depends. And the next thing that I take from the same brand, you can get vitamin D from the sun as well, so I definitely don't take this one as often. They're both from the brand Garden of Life if you wanted to know. The last thing is not really a supplement, but I wanted to include it. Once a day, I eat only half of a Brazil nut, and you can definitely eat a full one. Raw Brazil nuts are pretty expensive, so I just eat half of one a day, which is over 100% of your daily selenium. And you can get selenium from other plant foods. I know that brown rice has a lot of it, and there's many other foods that do too, but this is a really good way to ensure you're getting enough from just half of a Brazil nut a day. I'm going to make a sandwich for lunch, which is going to have tofu in it. I have some extra tofu that I need to use, so I'm going to make that. I'm going to put some avocado and veggies in it. And I also wanted to say that I had a bowl of cherries and a bowl of watermelon as a snack. I am going to be cooking my tofu in this coconut aminos, which is my favorite thing. It's just coconut tree sap and it's almost out, which makes me really sad, but I'm going to be cooking it in this. let's get cooking. I'm going to eat this sandwich. It just has tofu, avocado, hummus, and greens on Dave's Killer Bread. I'll see you whenever I eat next. So it's about 2 hours later now, and I'm not that hungry, but I'm going to volunteer somewhere for 2 hours, and I won't be able to eat there. So I'm going to have this pumpkin pie Lara bar. I feel like I eat Lara bars almost every single video, and I eat them maybe like every other day. But they're so good, and I don't get how dates, cashews, almonds, pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and ginger taste like actual pumpkin. Actually, it doesn't taste like pumpkin pie to me. It tastes more like pumpkin bread, but I'm happy about that because I don't really like pumpkin pie, but I like pumpkin bread. You'll see me back when I eat. So it's quite a lot later now. You saw me make my big salad for dinner. I had tons of corn in it, but I wasn't fully satisfied, so I did eat an orange, and then I ate a rice cake with avocado on top. And I just finished Bates Motel, which is my favorite show that I have ever watched. I was obsessed with it. I finished all 5 seasons decently quickly. I don't watch much normal TV or Netflix. I normally just watch YouTube. But if you have Netflix, please, please, please watch this show. It is the best show in the world. Freddie Highmore is now my favorite actor by far. He played his part as Norman so well. And then I found out that he has a British accent, and he had to change his voice throughout the whole season, and that is insane to me. I could not imagine someone else to play his part any better. Please watch that show if you haven't. I feel like it's so underrated. I never hear anyone talk about it. I'm really sad that it's over, but it ended perfectly. It was not any cliffhangers because I really hate cliffhanger endings. It was so good. I just been on Instagram, looked up the hashtag Bates Motel, and I'm watching all the like fan edits. I missed the show already. Now I'm gonna start the series The Good Doctor because Freddie Highmore's in it, and if he was so good in this show, he's gonna be so good in that show. Oh my god. And then just an edit of Shane Dawson on the same account. Oh, by the way, I might be meeting him at TanaCon in a few weeks and I'm gonna cry. So I'm also going to finish up this video. What was that? I don't think I'll be eating anything else tonight, but I wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and go watch Bates Motel because your life will change. It is an amazing show. I only have 8 more days of school that I need to get by so quickly because I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a thumbs up, and if you're new, please subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And if you want to be notified when I upload, press the little bell button next to my subscribe button. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Let's end it because I keep talking and nobody cares. Goodbye.